Shake it, baby. Oh yeah, shake it, shake it, shake it. Before we move on to MMA news, Islam Makhachev's acting clip is going viral on Instagram. You should also take a look at it.
Hey brother, what's up? All good, you? All good, brother, all good. Alhamdulillah. I heard the news about you wanna fight with Leon Edwards for title. Come on, brother, give me something too. I already talked to Dana. He doesn't give me title shot for many years. I have to fight this guy. Leave me this title fight. You are already champ in your division, brother. I finished walk. Now it's time for my second belt. You have to wait.
Now let's move on. Donald Trump says he made a lot of money by betting on Covington.
Dana White's a good friend of mine. He goes, his whole job is going around the world looking for tough people. And he told me that this is one of the toughest of all. I almost bet against him. I'd look at some of these guys, I say, look, I love Colby, but I'm going to have to bet against him. But I didn't, because I didn't have the courage. And I bet for him, and I won a lot of money with you. But who would think, I look at him, looks like a regular, normal human being until the clothing comes off. Then he looks like Superman. So we love you, and you're going to have a great fight coming up, and we're going to be with you, man. But if I saw him in a bar, and let's say he was, I'm not a big bar guy, but that's okay. These are money. And let's say he was a little in my way, I could see myself saying, move over. But I'd be in big trouble. I say to my son, do you think I could take Barron, who happens to be 6'9"? I said, Barron, do you think I could take Colby if I started working out for a couple of weeks? He said, Dad, are you kidding? Are you kidding? And I said, that's terrible. Anyway, we love you, man. Good. Champ. He's a champ. He is a champ. Thank you, Colby.
So we were out here tonight at Mar-a-Lago supporting my good friend Kari Lake in her Senate race for Arizona. It's a big election, That seat is important to get in the White House and getting President Trump elected. So out here showing support, showing love, and just trying to boost the morale as Kari goes. And she's the biggest fighter we have in America right now in the Senate. She's not going to bend the knee to nobody. She's not going to back down to anybody. She's a true fighter and a true patriot. And we need to get her elected for Senate in Arizona. So God bless Kari Lake and God bless the Trumps for having this beautiful event.
Islam Makhachev shares training footage, and he looks fires in it. Next up, we have a story coming from Jamahal Hill. We might get to see Hill and Aspinall fight in the upcoming events. Recently, Jamahal gave an interview with Give Me Sport where he said, I usually walk around maybe like 240 pounds. I'm 240 right now. I'm trying to tell you, I'm a big boy. I'm a big dog. It's possible, bro. Hill believes his power will translate well into the heavyweight division. He argues that the crucial factor in a fight isn't just how much power an opponent has, but rather who lands their punches first. In his view, accuracy and timing are just as important as raw power. He added, what the fuck is a power advantage? The game is, it doesn't matter who is more powerful. What it comes down to is who's going to hit who first, but we both got power. You can be 1,000 times more powerful than me. I hit you first. What does that mean? That's game. I like that fight. Tom's a great fighter. I'd have fun fighting against him. Joe Rogan responded to Sage Steele mistakenly calling Dana White Joe Rogan. Sage invited Dana White to her podcast and asked,
what's Joe Rogan's dream?
Upon this, Joe Rogan reacted by saying, I think she just made a mental flub.
But I think she just made a mental flub.
Are they trying to say all bald white guys look alike?
When you're doing a podcast and you're interviewing someone, especially if you haven't done a lot of them, and it's like a high-profile thing, you're doing Dana White, you're always thinking of what to say. Even the question is like, what's your dream? That's a crazy question. That's like, I don't know what to ask you. Somebody's like, what's your dream? So she's probably floundering a little bit there and doesn't know what to say. It's fucking weird having a conversation with someone live.
But I think he handled it the right way, right? By making fun of it.
Yeah. She handled it the right way, too. She kept it in there. She didn't edit it out.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Mighty Mouse is criticizing the way the UFC pays its fighters, and he's using CM Punk as an example. Mighty is expressing disapproval or dissatisfaction with how the UFC compensates its fighters, and he's using CM Punk as a specific example to illustrate his point.
Kind of said it was a spit in the face, talking about CM Punk and fighter pay yesterday. So you're talking about that right there. Anything you want to tell us about that?
If you're the fastest runner, if you're the best basketball player, if you're the best baseball player, you want to make sure you are making the most money as possible. Then a rookie comes into the fucking space and they have a bigger paycheck than LeBron James. That doesn't make sense.
Jorge Masvidal believes he has the best hands in the UFC, and he's ready to prove this on Nate Diaz's face.
Best hands in the UFC. I'm about to prove it on Nate's fucking face.
Jon Jones was finally arrested on allegations of making threats. According to NBC News, Jon Jones was arrested after someone accused him of assaulting and threatening to kill a person who came to test him for drugs. The individual who lodged the complaint was collecting a urine sample from Jon at his home early in the morning for a surprise drug test. Jon claimed the person was rude, but he denied making any threats. Jon was arrested by New Mexico police on Saturday. Currently, this is the only confirmed information available. I'll provide further updates if there are any developments. However, there's a recent update regarding Jon Jones's arrest. Luke Thomas stated that Jon Jones was not arrested, and NBC mistakenly published this news. Luke Thomas said, "Deleted the NBC story on Jon Jones. It's not adding anything new. Reportedly, the summons Jones was issued doubled as an arrest. He was not taken into custody. Headlines seemed to suggest the opposite. Let's see what happens next."